Hey everybody, welcome back to Redemption Auto Salon and the channel Mini Life. Well, today is a new day and we are working on the Mazda body dropped truck. Just want to give you an update of where we're at and what it might look like when we are getting closer to done, which is going to be a long time from now. We laid the frame down mostly to ride height, which is 1.5 inches off the ground. You can tell by the 2x4s laying there, the frame is laying on it. So 2x4 is 1.5 inches thick, so it's tight on that. So there's ride height with the frame. We have got the notch pretty much in. We just got to do some grinding and cleaning up and make it look pretty. And then we will be starting on the 4-link, getting it in place, getting the cross member in place, and the tunnel for the drive shaft to go through. There's the original tunnel for the drive shaft, but it's too far forward and not enough support for the 4-link. So we'll be putting in 2x3 square tubing. Everything has been basically stripped on the back of the frame. Once we get everything welded up and cleaned, we will be taking it the rest of the way apart and putting it in the sandblaster. From this curve here, where it bows up back to the first bed mount, we're going to take the top part of the frame off and go down to 3 inches tall. The frame is right now 5.25 inches, I believe, tall. We have a lot to cut in the front. This shock tower mounts and the bump stop brackets, all that stuff has to come out so we can get ready for the bags in the front. I set the fender on the tire basically where that is, which, I mean, it's going to be a little bit more off. It'll be a little bit different, but just to give you an idea how much we're going to be tucking tire once it's all done. Well, obviously we'll have better wheels on it, but just wanted to give an update at where we're at. Previously, I got the bare block and the transmission setting in so we can get measurements and all that mess, but the engine will be going to the machine shop to get redone, resurfaced, rebuilt, and then it'll be coming in, and when the frame's done, we'll set it in here and it'll all be painted up and done. Here's the cab that's basically been stripped down. It's sitting on a pallet. I think the pallet's like 4 inches tall, maybe 5, and we're gonna be taking 2.5 inches out of the body at the bottom. So where the rocker rolls under, where it stops before it goes straight up, is where we will be cutting the rocker at. So we can see the line, and it'll roll. This won't roll under no more. This will be the ground level. There's plans to maybe put a glass roof in and changing out the back window. We're gonna cut the drip rail off of here, taking all this off, smoothing it in. The black panels will be taken off and welding those in from Grant Customs. So that's where that's at, and there's a lot more that you're not going to know about until it's done, because you got to have some kind of surprise at the end, right? But I appreciate everyone taking the time and watching. If you have any questions, want to comment, subscribe, like, do all the YouTube algorithm things, it's appreciated. And thanks, and see you next time.